Don't you hate when people open their Christmas gifts way before Christmas? People. I opened my gifts. Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlene for those of you who are new, and for those of you who've been around for a while, thank you as always for coming back and for supporting. So today is gonna be my first ever Swissarabian review, first impressions, whatever you want to call it. So I've reviewed quite a few perfumes on my channel. My collection is not amazingly huge, but it is a decent size collection, and I've seen a lot of reviews. I've heard people talk about Swissarabian fragrances. I recently got introduced to oud, and I am so really curious about it. I really want to dive in a bit more into oud perfume. So one of the fragrances on my wish list for my birthday was the Swissarabian Shaghaf oud. Now this is such a beautiful packaging. I don't know what I expected, or at least the pictures did not do it any justice, y'all, because when I got this, I was very pleasantly surprised. It looks like this. I love the details. So of course I went ahead, kind of did my research, looked at some reviews, read up a little bit about it. The notes in this fragrance all sound so intriguing, so amazing. I kind of had to get my hands on it. So there have been many comparisons to my very loved Oud Bouquet by Maison Lancôme. Some reviewers have mentioned that if you have Oud Bouquet, you do not need the Shaghaf Oud by Swissarabian. But anyway, I still had it on my wish list. No patience whatsoever. Your girl had to open the gift. So here we are. I'm doing a first impressions for y'all, and I am excited to discover this. I'm excited to see what it's all about. Let's just get started. Y'all, the box is amazing, honestly. Yeah, the pictures do not do it enough justice. It comes packaged like I paid hundreds of dollars for it. Honestly, it feels very luxe. The packaging itself feels very luxe. Whenever you open it up, it has Swissarabian written right here, which is a nice touch. Open it up like that. And the bottle is honestly magnificent. The packaging is everything, y'all. So gorgeous. It weighs a lot. It is heavy. I feel like I have a bar of gold that I could go just melt and just live off that money. I never imagined that it would be as weighted as it is, honestly. So anyway, of course, I made some notes on it just to be sure that I guide you guys accordingly. Whether or not you like this fragrance, the price tag on this is very beyond reasonable. Why? Because y'all, this feels amazing. Worst case scenario, if I don't like this, I can guarantee you I'm gonna love looking at it on my vanity. The only thing is it gets dirty really fast. So I have my strip of paper right here. I'm also gonna test it on my skin like I typically do whenever I'm doing first impressions. I just wanna be completely transparent about how I'm feeling, what my first impressions are. So since I am used to Oud Bouquet and there have been so many comparisons, I kind of wanna put that at the back of my mind and just really focus on Shaghaf Oud by Swissarabian. So this is not a comparison. I just kind of had to give you all the background because, it's been talked about. Just uncovering it right straight from the cap without spraying it. I can already smell it. It does smell pretty similar. I love when it's new because you really have to try to get this right. Okay, I may have sprayed too much. Ooh, y'all. Okay. As much as I don't want to make a comparison, the people who've mentioned how similar these two fragrances are, they just hit the nail on the head. My favorite expression, hit the nail on the head. Oh, this is nice. Now, if you don't like oud, or if it's something that you just have never smelled and you are very sensitive to smells, I'm not sure how you would react to this, but my nose, maybe because I already have prior experience with oud, the familiarity is there, I'm getting from the first spray the oud, the woody, woody background is definitely there. This one is like a little spicy. And that might be from the notes that I'm about to tell you guys. So I will let this rest a little bit while I try it on my skin. And by the way, I love the back of this. Like, it's so different. The front and the back, wow. Pure gold, honey. Pure gold. Okay, so I'm just gonna do one spray on my skin and let that sit. While I let it sit on my skin, I'm gonna tell you guys what the notes are, just in case you're not familiar with it. This is described as an oriental unisex fragrance, meaning that both men and women can use it. Just a while ago, I said that it smells a little spicy. Ooh, it has a kick, y'all. 2 sprays on this and it feels like I sprayed a lot. For the top notes, we have saffron and rose. For the middle notes, we have agarwood and rose. And for the base notes, we have praline and vanilla. So on the strip of paper, as well as my skin, it pretty much smells the same, I would say, like right off the bat. I don't know how it will dry down. I will definitely be taking notes and eventually maybe like do a true comparison video between Oud Bouquet and Shaghafoud. But there are definitely a lot of similarities. They're just like, I agree that if you have one, you do not need the other. I feel like there is a lot of spiciness, and definitely I would say that this is coming from the saffron, for sure. Right away, it's like the vanilla and the sweeter notes kind of just blend into it. I feel like it captivates, it holds your attention. It definitely holds your attention. While you get the spice, you get the warmth from the wood, the smokiness, the depth, you know, and you definitely get that vanilla. The praline is definitely not heavy. I would not say that the praline is heavy. The sweetness is present, but more so the warmth. I'm getting more so the warmth from the vanilla. So my first impressions of Swissarabian's Shaghafoud is a beautiful recreation of oud. It has the sweetness, it has the warmth, there's so much depth to it. I anticipate that this will last very long, honestly. I don't know if the scent will be very linear, if it will remain the same throughout the day, or if it will like transition to different phases like some of the fragrances I've reviewed in the past, you know? So yeah, it's a beautiful recreation of oud with all the other notes, the edible notes, the floral notes to make it so unique. And while it is unique in its own right, it does truly remind me of my beloved Oud Bouquet, which I wore yesterday, by the way. And, but I can tell that there's like the slightest difference between the two. Not much. I would go off on a whim and say that Oud Bouquet might be a tad bit warmer and a tad bit more edible because the praline really shines through on that one. We're not doing a comparison video, but it's like I cannot help but talk about it. You know what I mean? I cannot help but talk about it. So that is it for my first impressions on Shaghafoud. I fully am gonna enjoy having this on my vanity. I mean, I hope people don't try to come in my house trying to steal this because it's not real gold. And yeah, beautiful fragrance so far. I will test longevity. I plan to wear it tomorrow because it's also gonna be very cold tomorrow. So I'm gonna wear this one as my scent of the day. And I will eventually probably do a full dedicated review or a comparison video between Shaghafoud and Maison Lancome's Oud Bouquet. There you have it. That is it for the video. If you enjoyed this video, let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.